Mercedes-Benz is a company often portrayed as being deeply conservative, though in fact no other manufacturer has such a record of innovation. Today the brand is bolder, more forward-thinking and younger in feel, attributes very much in evidence in this revised third-generation version of its smallest A-Class model. This car's now pitched even more directly against sporty premium compact family hatches like Audi's A3 and BMW's 1 Series, thanks to key new driving features plus sharper looks, extra media connectivity and greater efficiency. It's a step forward.
On the move, the key change with this improved third-generation A-Class lies with the addition of the Dynamic Select driving program selector, which allows you to appropriately tweak the steering and throttle settings and the gear shift timings too, if you go for the 7G DCT 7-speed automatic that we're trying here. Buyers of up-spec models can also alter suspension settings via this same system, provided they pay extra for a selective damping system. This helps to resolve the rather fidgety ride that you get from this car in its standard form. The payoff for that, though, is class-leadingly taut handling and impressive body control through the bends. Petrol buyers get a 1.6 litre unit offered with either 122 or 156 brake horsepower, depending on your choice between A180 and A200 derivatives. Otherwise, you're looking at one of the AMG engineered 2 litre hot hatch variants, either the 218 brake horsepower A250 or the barnstorming 381 brake horsepower Mercedes AMG A45 4MATIC model. If you think of clever, forward-thinking British design as something belonging to your father's time, well, check out one of these. This third-generation A-Class model's original shape was styled by Englishman Mark Featherstone, a graduate from Coventry University's School of Transport Design, and the man who designed Mercedes SLS AMG Gullwing supercar. Modern, extrovert, and quite radical, it was everything its predecessors weren't, and few embellishments have been needed to keep this facelifted version looking fresh. As before, the pronounced front end has a prominent arrow shape that's now been further emphasised by this restyled bumper that looks particularly dynamic with this AMG body styling package. Time to move inside, where at the wheel the cabin treatment is, if anything, even bolder than that of the bodywork. This is yet another interior inspired from the world of aviation, with your eye immediately drawn to the 5 circular air vents styled to resemble jet engines and finished in cool touch electroplated metal trim. The 3 groups in the centre of the fascia sit below what remains a rather unusual touch, this freestanding central media display. It looks like an iPad that's been bolted onto the upper part of the centre console as something of an afterthought. Actually, though, it's a fully integrated infotainment system that now offers far more sophisticated media connectivity via a larger 7 or 8-inch screen with much classier graphics. Time to take a seat in the back. Now, the curve of the rear side windows and the amount that the rear wheel arches intrude into the door openings mean that getting in and out isn't quite as easy as it would be in, say, a Focus or a Golf. Once installed inside, though, even a couple of 6-footers should be reasonably comfortable, thanks to these scalloped cutouts at the back of the front seats. And the boot? Well, the heavily styled rear light clusters do necessitate a rather narrow opening, but once you get your stuff inside, you'll find nearly as much space as you get in an A3 or a 1 Series. 341 litres with the rear seats up, or 1,157 litres with them folded. And in summary, well, those who can afford the asking prices and like the driving experience will find this hatch sporty, self-assured and possessed of a feel-good factor that really does make you feel special if you spec your chosen variant correctly, which is exactly what owning a car of this kind should be all about.